There is no event on the planet like it. The World Series of Poker main event.
You know who wins the main event whether you like poker or not, and that's why it's the one event that you still want to win more than any other.
Winning a bracelet's everyone's dream. Winning the main event is, ridiculous. I'm all in.
A poker melting pot of pros, amateurs.
Are you kidding me?
Come on.
Is that good?
I gave you a chance to bet your Forgive a Flush.
And everyone in between.
First cows to ever win the main event.
Many have come and gone, but the poker star power still shines brightly. This endurance test of Texas Hold'em is set to kick into high gear. Ready for the run to glory and the gold bracelet.
World Series of Poker Showtime!
Hello and welcome to the draw for the main event Lawless Poker Invitational Classic. This is the big one, guys, the moment we've all been waiting for, to find out exactly the seating draw. One main event. This is the one everyone wants to win. This is the one that everyone wants to get their hands on this piece of jewellery, except it's going to be gold. I haven't won a gold one yet, but I'm hoping this is my year. Joining us live by audio link is Dylan Lawless. Dylan, can you hear us okay?
I can hear you loud and clear, Shane.
Great, Dylan, great. And we also have Wayne Lawless joining us via Prague, but we'll be talking to him later on. So let's go right ahead with the draw. Again, to explain, this year we have 14 players, 14 pros taking part. So we're going to have 2 tables of 7. In this bowl here, we have the 14 players, the 14 protagonists that will be taking part. And here we have the table draw, tables 1 and 2, positions 1 to 7. I'm going to draw the table position first, and then the name, just to give it a bit more excitement. So, let me just draw the very first table position. Hold on to your seat, folks, hold on to your seat. So, the first table position is table 1, seat 2. And I'm joined today by my beautiful assistant, Mrs. Graciela Loftus. She's going to pick out the first player here. Dylan, are you taking notes as well?
I am indeed, Shane.
Okay, so the first player that'll be sitting at table 1, seat 2 is Trev. Trevor. There he is. The first player out of the draw. Will he be first at Christmas? Who knows? He had a nice win there in Steve's event recently. So let's bring out the second seat position. And the next seating position is table 1, seat 3. Okay, so this person is going to be sitting to Trevor's left. So let's get the next name. Who's going to be left to Trevor?
Jason.
Jason. So Jason joins Trev at table number 1. Okay, let's get the next seating position. All good so far, Dylan?
What?
All good so far?
All good. Wait, the Double G just made a comment that he wants to be on that table.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. That's fair enough. Okay, now we have table 1, seat 1. These are kind of coming out in order for some reason. So let's get who's going to be at table 1. Will this be Wayne? Like he hopes.
Put me out there, Grassy, and I'd be very grateful.
So, joining table 1 in seat position number 1. Wayne! There you go. He got his wish. He got his wish. My God, you couldn't script this. You couldn't script this if you tried. Okay, let's give these a good mix and see if we can get a table 2 out of this. Okay, so the next table position is... Okay, so it is table 2, and this is seat position number 1 for table 2. So let's get the name for that, please. So sitting at table 2, seat position 1 is Pat. The chief himself. He sits down at the head of the table, seat position number 1 on table number 2. Okay, let's get on here and get the next table seating position. It's shaping up nicely already. So this is table number 2, seat number 7. So let's get our protagonist for that table, please. remember there are 14 players in this draw.
Owen.
Owen.
Oh,
Owen is at table 2, seat number 7. So far I think we have a good mix of the old pros and the new guys across both tables. No table of death as yet, but that could all change. Here comes the next seating position. And the next seating position is table 1, seat number 7. So we're back to table 1 right here. Let's have a name. And sitting at table 1, seat number 7 with Wayne, Trev and Jason is Nev. So Nev joins table number 1. So there we go. Okay, let's get another seat position here. Okay, so this is table number 2, seat number 6. So we're back to table number 2, where Pat and Owen are already seated. So sitting in table 2, seat 6 is
Steve.
Steve. So Steve joins Pat and Owen. Okay. So I'm still missing some of the main players. We have Wayne already seated, and we have Pat and Steve. But let's see. Okay, so this is table 2, seat number 4. So we're still on table 2 here. So let's get our player for that table. Sitting at table 2, seat number 4 is
Shane.
me, your host. Shane, the West Coast Cooler Loftus, sitting at table 2, seat number 4. Okay. So let's get the next seat out of the way. And we have table 1, seat 4. So table 1, seat 4. Who's going to be joining Wayne, Trev, Jason and Nev? It looks like it's Dylan. Dylan. We have Dylan and Wayne, Jason, Trev and Nev at the same table. So Dylan, what do you think of that, Dylan? That's you. Tough table.
I'm actually very happy with that. Just stick Gavin on table 2 now and, be very pleased.
Okay. So the next table position is table 1, seat number 6. So only 2 more positions to be filled on table number 1. And joining table number 1 is
Gavin.
Gavin. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Table 1 looks like it's loaded up with some serious talent. Only 1 position left in table 1. So the next seating position is table 2, seat number 3. Okay, let's get the name for that. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head who's left, but I can't. Maguire is left. He's one of the players.
There he is.
And it is Maguire. There's Maguire. It's table 2, seat number 3. He joins Pat, Shane, Steve and Owen. So Maguire, runner up at the Prague 1 Lawless Invitational. Can he go one better this year? So the next table position is, if I can open this, it is table 1, seat number 5, and this is the last position on what I'm now dubbing the table of death. So let's have that name, and that will be
Jordan.
Greg, come on, Greg.
no, it's Pierce. Pierce Jordan fills the final position at table number 1. So let me just give you a quick rundown of table number 1 as it stands. In seat position 1, Wayne. Seat position 2, Trev. Seat position 3, Jason. Seat position 4, Dylan. Seat position 5, Jordan. Seat number 6, Gavin. And seat number 7, Ned. That is table number 1 taken care of. So the last 2 positions will be for table number 2. And that is table 2, seat number 5. So who is going to be sitting in between myself and Steve? Who is going to be right in the middle of 2 sharks?
Albert.
Albert. Albert is no stranger to the final stages of the Lawless Poker Invitational Classic at Christmas. He's finished runner-up twice, I believe. So the last seating position, this should be table 2, seat 2. And it is table 2, seat 2. And who are we missing? That's fine. Greg. And there he is, Greg, filling out table 2. So let's just have a rundown of table 2 now. The draw is complete. Table number 2, seat position 1 is Pat. Seat position 2 is Greg. Seat position 3 is Maguire. Seat position 4 is Shane. Seat position 5 is Albert. Seat position 6 is Steve. And seat position 7 is Owen. So that completes the draw for the 2001 main event. All 14 players have been seated now. We're all just waiting for the 20... What date is the Lawless? 27th, Dylan? 27th of December. And during the build up to that event, I'm going to be doing exclusive interviews with some of the main players for this year's event. So watch out for that on YouTube. Thank you very much, and we'll see you again soon.